What is up, everybody? This is this week's best MMA bets. We're breaking down this UFC 266 card from a nice betting perspective. I think we have some fun plays to potentially make. Honestly, I'm just pumped to see this damn card. I think we're in store for straight action. Unfortunately, I have a mild cold right now. You guys are going to have to bear with me as I clean my nose, but it's part of the game. We're still grinding, dropping the predictions. We got full card predictions out if you want to check those out. And then we also have the Nick Diaz breakdown for his fight against Robbie Lawler. That should be a lot of fun. Guys, you got to make sure to smash the hell out of that like button. I need at least 100 likes on this week's best MMA bets. Grinding, building the series bigger and bigger, and I love doing it. Unfortunately, we don't have multiple organizations to cover. We're just covering the UFC for this week, but still good to look at it, deeper betting perspective, and we can definitely talk about some potential plays to make. So yeah, smash the likes if you're new, subscribe as well, and let's get into some of our UFC's 266 locks of the week. Okay, the first lock is the most given fucking lock of all time, 1700 Shevchenko. It's a hideous bet, minus 1,115 at best value, plus 920 for Murphy. It's very unlikely Lauren Murphy beats Valentina Shevchenko. Over 1.5 probably is realistic. Shevchenko inside the distance, probably KO, TKO. I'm going to think it's most likely. That's minus 170. Shevchenko, if she were to win by a decision, it's plus 230. Like she'll put a lot of pressure on Murphy and really outstrike her. Plus 120 for the props. Just so many methods of victory potentially for Valentina Shevchenko over Lauren Murphy. We know who's going to win. The method could be difficult. It's just no value in the straight bet there, unfortunately. Fight ends in a draw. You want to throw that plus 8,500. If I have to give you some, I like the over 1.5. I think that Shevchenko probably third or fourth round stoppage, definitely inside the distance for her, and it should be some pretty fair domination. Now, another female as a lock. This is not normal, but I think Jessica Andrade has a very high likelihood of mauling Cynthia Calvillo pretty much everywhere this fight goes. On the ground, I think she's stronger from top position. She's got good jiu-jitsu. I think her takedown defense is very good. Right against Shevchenko, she got dominated when it got to the ground. Different level here. I think Andrade should be able to bully Cynthia Calvillo. She's minus 234. I feel like you're going to see Andrade put a lot of pressure on Calvillo. It's what does Calvillo's durability look like? She's not a girl that gets stopped. She's known for durability. Also hasn't been hit by Andrade. Andrade to win by KO TKO is plus 230. I'm kind of liking that price tag. Yeah, it could go the distance here with Andrade just running her over for 3 rounds. It's plus 175 for that. I feel like when she touches the chin of Calvillo, Calvillo will not like it. And I do think she will get stopped in this matchup. Now, the next of our locks of the night. I am really liking Omar Morales over Jonathan Pierce down at the bottom, and the value's good. Minus 147 to plus 133. Very intriguing matchup for Morales to really have a true showcase. Pierce could potentially put some wrestling on him, but I think Morales' defense is there, and I really feel like he's going to land power strikes with the hands, chopping low kicks, and get a win. I think stoppage victory, second or third round here. I think he's going to beat Jonathan Pierce. Definitely inside the distance, and I believe it's KO with Morales. Plus 260 for him by a KO TKO. I'm loving Morales in that spot. And then I feel like this would be, I guess, of the locks, a more risky lock play in Merab Dvalishvili, but we have to be realistic here. How bad has Marlon looked in the past 4, really? Decline, serious decline. And I think Merab Dvalishvili is on a serious incline. This man is getting better and better every single time he fights. I'm watching him perform, and I'm in awe. I'm amazed at the level that he's really gotten himself to. It's consistently better. The wrestling is hell to deal with for opponents. Merab Dvalishvili, I believe, win by a unanimous decision here, and I think it's going to be a very good performance. Minus 140, plus 150, or excuse me, wow, we looked at the wrong one there. Minus 235, plus 220. Merab Dvalishvili, decision victory. Merab by a decision, plus 275. If Moraes did get a KO, TKO, find all the way up at plus 650. It might be worth a shot because he definitely has a chance to crack Merab with some type of dangerous kick or knee or even punch, because we definitely see power with Moraes when he's on his A game. But let's jump to some of the underdogs of the night. Now, close money underdogs are definitely existing on this card. There are ones to potentially play. If you look, Jalen Turner, he's a slight plus 110 against Euros Medic. I like his chances here. He's not a lock, but I think he's a valuable dog that I really feel could come through for us here at plus 110. I think you could get a stoppage win. Medic gets a little bit crazy, overextends himself. Maybe I would just want to bet it really straight, money line bet. But if you were, Turner KO TKO is plus 450, which is not a terrible bet. And then some of the other close money play here would potentially be Nick Diaz as a dog, plus 103 for him. I think that Nick Diaz is a dangerous bet because we really have too many unexpected or unanswered questions. I mean, too many things that are unexpected. I don't know what to expect. It's definitely going over a round and a half, over 2.5, 3.5. I'm not really going to be touching anything crazy on this fight. Might throw a fun Nick Diaz bet out there, but not the smartest of plays. Now, another underdog, which though not necessarily my pick, I love this bet. Plus 265, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And you also play Jairzinho Rozenstruik wins by a KO TKO. You can find it at that plus 400 tag. He's definitely got the power to beat Curtis Blades if he can stay off of his back. He's shown improvements. He looked good against Augusto Sakai. Blades got ran over against Derek Lewis. There's definitely a shot for the knockout puncher, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Definitely a dog that I'm very interested in as this week goes on. Nazarat Hakparas plus 150. I'm a little bit concerned, which is why I'm waiting to touch this fight until we see the weigh-ins, but I do think there's a chance he wins it. Both guys, visa issues. How is their training been? How active have they been the week up to the fight? How's the weight cut gonna go? Hakparas, I could see him getting the knockout of a more chinny now. Dan Hooker, excuse me. After, taking a lot of damage against Dustin Poirier, then being knocked out badly against Mike Chandler. Plus 475 for that Hakparas KO. Definitely some valuable plays. I actually like Alexander Volkanovski a lot at the top. I think it's a fairly valuable bet. Minus 160. I do think you're looking at the over cashing for sure. I think even over 2.5 would be extremely likely. 3.5, you get a little bit more risky. Fight starts round 3. Minus 290, don't like it. Rather just play the over 2.5. No reason to play fight starts round 3. Overall, some fun little bets you can make on this card. I definitely think there's some money to be made. Personally, liking the Volkanovski money line play and Omar Morales money line play a lot as well. Maybe something fun on Nick Diaz, but it won't be that much. It'd just be a small sprinkle style play. Curtis Blades has a good shot of winning, but I think Rozenstruik's power is just too much for me to want to throw money at it, especially at that minus 293. If it was minus 150, I'd probably be considering it. Now, this Maximov-Roberson fight actually is scratched, and it's now Bundridge versus Maximov. Bundridge is a pretty decent wrestler, but I think he's going to fall into some trouble on the ground with Maximov. Potential submission for Maximov. Props not out yet. We'll go over it on the weigh-in recap. I do want to send you off with I'll call it the safe man parlay. For me, this is a parlay that I like. I believe I'll give you 2 of the safer ones. I like Morales and Volkanovski for plus 154. But if you're not feeling Morales, maybe you want to take him off. I just don't even want to bet the money down with this hideous fight. Oh, and Manon Ferrat's off the card, which sucks. That's very unfortunate. But that's unfortunately how the fight game tends to go. Chris Daukaus, I think, should get the knockout of Shamil Abdurakhimov, but it's too risky. I feel like to throw substantial cash at plus 125, especially in a parlay or even a money line bet. I don't think the value is good enough for that. Jalen Turner as a dog, definitely with a chance here. If I really am going to throw a parlay, which the parlays are the riskiest thing in the game, really, I think you have to go Andrade, plus 111. Volkanovski, Andrade, this would be a riskier parlay. Maybe you want to also play Morales, plus 241. If these 3 were to cash, I'll take it a little crazy, but this is not me advising you to do this. I just think that it's a potential casher. You also played, if Jalen Turner came through, it's plus 582. Get a dog on there. And if you want to be ballsy, you throw Nick Diaz. That could be nuts. Honestly, that could be nuts value, but also could be nuts because there's a chance one of those guys definitely loses. Plus 1,238. Good money to be made. Fun card. UFC 266. I'm glad I got to break it down for you guys. If you haven't yet, you got to smash that like button. Make sure to. Really looking forward to watching some of these fights. You think Talia Santos and Matthew Selmsberger are locks? I would agree on Selmsberger as well. I guess technically he was left out of the lock thing, but it's just value-wise, it's ugly at minus 400. I really feel like Talia should win. I just worry when these women get in there. But yeah, I think she should beat Roxanne. The parlay wouldn't be beautiful if you were playing that, but there would be at least some type of money. Let's find out. If you like Selmsberger and you like Talia Santos, you can get minus 210. If you added in the champ Volk at the top, plus 131. I think that's a very viable play. Value in neither of Santos or Selmsberger straight, which is unfortunate, but good value if you parlay it up for plus 131. I think all three of those fighters should be on the right side and get some victories. Overall, fun card. Glad I got to break it down for you guys. Only one organization, so a little bit faster than normal. Smash the hell out of the like button. We need at least 100 likes. And if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments what you guys think about LFA coverage for like the day before the weigh-ins. If you guys are interested in that, potentially, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this week's best MMA bets. Much love. Check out some of the other content, full card predictions, breakdown with Nick Diaz, AJ Unfiltered series, more stuff coming. Definitely going to be talking about that Joshua fight tomorrow with Usyk, which should be a lot of fun. Smash the likes. Much love. Thank you all so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all in the next video.